Good morning, y'all, and welcome to day 44 of 100 Days to Life-Changing Confidence. This morning's scriptures will be in 1 Kings chapter 18 and James chapter 5, verse 17. So if y'all are ready, let's get started. And the word says, a while later, in the 3rd year of the drought, the Lord spoke his word to Elijah. Present yourself to Ahab. I will allow rain to fall on the ground. So Elijah went to present himself to Ahab. The famine was particularly severe in Samaria. Ahab sent for Obadiah, who was in charge of the palace. Obadiah was a devout worshiper of the Lord. When Jezebel was killing the Lord's prophets, Obadiah had hidden 100 prophets in caves. He put 50 prophets in each cave and kept them alive by providing bread and water for them. Ahab told Obadiah, let's go throughout the countryside to every spring and stream. If we find grass, then we can keep the horses and mules alive and not lose any animals. So they split up in order to cover the entire countryside. Ahab went one way by himself, and Obadiah went the other way by himself. Obadiah was on the road when he met Elijah. Obadiah recognized him and immediately bowed down to the ground. Is it you, my master Elijah? He said. Yes, Elijah told him. Tell your master that Elijah is here. Obadiah asked, what have I done wrong to make you hand me over to Ahab to be killed? I solemnly swear, as the Lord your God gives, my master has searched for you in every region and kingdom. When people would say, he isn't here, my master made that kingdom or region take an oath that they hadn't found you. Now you say, tell your master that Elijah is here. This is what will happen. When I leave you, the Lord's Spirit will take you away to some unknown place. I'll tell Ahab, but he won't be able to find you. Then he will kill me. I have been faithful to the Lord since I was a child. Haven't you heard what I did when Jezebel killed the Lord's prophets? Haven't you heard how I hid 100 of the Lord's prophets in caves? I hid 50 prophets in each cave and provided them bread and water. Now you say that I should kill my master and that Elijah is here. He will kill me. Elijah said, I solemnly swear, as the Lord of armies whom I serve lives, I will present myself to Ahab. So Obadiah went to tell Ahab. Our final scripture this morning comes to us from James 5:17. And the word says, Elijah was human like us, yet when he prayed that it wouldn't rain, no rain fell on the ground for 3.5 years. Well, I guess the point is we should all be as faithful as Elijah is. Wow. That's insane and crazy, but also we need to have faith like Elijah did. My scripture summaries are as follows. Number 1, we are responsible for preparing ourselves fully to God. That comes from 1 Kings 18:15. Growing up when we were little in a Christian household, if you were lucky enough to grow up in one like myself and my sister, it was on our parents' shoulders to bring us up in the right mind frames and have hearts for Jesus and all of that. But now, as I am almost 28 years old, that blessing has fallen upon myself. Yes, my mother does provide transport to and from church because I can't drive. But she has transitioned from teaching me about God to letting myself learn about Him in my own timing and in my own way, if that makes sense. The second thing I have written down is have faith that God will fully provide us with what we need in His timing. Now, this phrase, in His timing, and I have been on quite the journey of loops lately. Mainly because, again, I'm trying to do this less and less. But comparison is the thief of joy. And sometimes I still find myself falling back into that old pattern of saying, oh, but they have this, why don't I have it yet? Or, oh, she has that. It's time for me to have that too. It's not my time for anything yet. If God doesn't give it to me, then it's not my time. That is all. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your Monday morning. I will not be filming tomorrow because I will be helping out at our church. I suppose it's a rummage sale, so I will not be filming tomorrow or Wednesday because I will be at school. So I suppose the next 2 days for devotionals will be Thursday and Friday. So I will see y'all then. Have a blessed morning, y'all. Bye.